is an optional where the business would really need to prepare the consolidated financial statements. It is required. Company and company code. The difference between company and company code. Company code is the legal entity at which day-to-day transactions are going to be reported, recorded, analyzed, and financial statements are going to be extracted to submit to the respective regulators. Okay, it's a legal entity. So that is all about company code. Okay, define company code. So we have defined company, and now let's define the company code. Define company codes. Okay, so our structure is we will define 3 company codes. One is, let's say, A100. Okay, this is Adani. Okay, India Private Limited. This is the parent company. India Private Limited. Okay, so here we follow the financial year, fiscal year. Fiscal year is April to March. April to March. Accounting year, nothing much. Okay. Whereas the currency, in which currency transactions are going to be reported, currency. Reporting currency. What is that? INR. Okay. It is the company code currency. It is also called as a local currency. It is going to be defined at company code definition level. Okay. So these are the 2 parameters you need to consider while you are creating company code. Let's say another company code we have A200. Adani. China Private Limited. This is the subsidiary company of the Adani. Okay, it follows, let's say, October to September fiscal year. October to September. Okay, or July to June, whatever it is. July to June. Fiscal year, accounting year. Every country it has its own financial year. The currency is CNY. Okay. Whereas we have another company A300 Adani US Private Limited. US Private Limited. These are the 3 company codes. It follows the Jan to December. Okay. Currency is USD. Okay. So these are the 3 legal entities, let's say, under the Adani groups. Okay. Under the Adani groups. Sorry if I am spelling wrong. Adani groups. We have 3 companies. Okay. Okay. A100. So these, what is the name convention we have given? Some A000 something we have given the name. Okay. So okay. So A100, A200. If already exists, we will change the name convention. A300. Following different financial years. Okay. So following the accounting principle also. Accounting principle or accounting principles. Which accounting principles? Let's say we are following the IAS, Indian Accounting Standards. It is China accounting principle, China gap, and this is US gap. Okay, but so the consolidation it is going to be happen in IFRS. Okay, altogether consolidated financial statements is going to be prepared in IFRS. Okay, so this is our structure. Okay, India Company Code it is following the April to March. China Adani Private Limited is following the July to June, and currency is especially currency. How do we determine the country where the company where it is being located and operating? So the transactions where it is happening are going to be recorded at that country currency. Okay, local currency. India is INR. Similarly, if you talk about South Korea currency. Okay, if you talk about Canada, Canada dollars. Okay, like that, the currency, how it determines where the company is operated or registered. So that is called as a first currency. Okay, for group reporting, let's say for consolidation purpose, consolidated financial statements going to prepare in USD currency. Okay, as per IFRS. Okay, so this is our requirement. Let's define the company codes. Okay, later we will see how do we cater. Okay, how do we cater following the different accounting principles, following the different financial years. How do we address this requirement? Okay, so but in SAP, okay, so in order to assign, especially when you talk about controlling module perspective, okay, where management reporting, when I say that controlling, it is for the management reporting. Okay, where you have the single controlling area, also as we discussed 1:n or 1:1. Okay, most of the cases we would follow the 1:n, one controlling area and multiple company codes. But there is some limitation where you wanted to map multiple company codes to a single controlling area. Okay, so that we will discuss. Let's define the company code. A100 Adani India Private Limited. We'll go by one. Okay. Note on the path, SPRO. So how do we access the SPRO? Tools, customizing, implementation guide, SPRO. SAP Program Reference Object, SPRO nothing but. SPRO, so you need to note down the path. Okay, so for some time you have to, you can also refer the Excel, but you need to understand how we are navigating. Okay, so tools. Okay, or since we know this is the SPRO, so to see the transaction codes in the screen, what you have to do? So after hit on the SPRO, hit on the IMG. Here, additional information. If you go to here, display key, hit on the attributes. Okay, it would makes the transaction codes to be displayed. Okay. So this is one way going to navigation. Okay, now we know the SPRO transaction code. Okay, if I go back here, this is the command field. Here, if you insert SPRO, okay, so directly it will access the implementation guide, customizing screen. Okay, so this is another way to access the customizing screen. SPRO. Okay, you can see it on the reference IMD. Okay, so now enterprise structure, navigate, definition, navigate financial accounting. Here define company codes. So here we would not be able to see for the moment transaction codes. Okay, so you can to access this screen, edit company code. To access this screen, one way is you have to come through the navigation path. Okay, path nothing but SPRO, enterprise structure, then definition, then financial accounting. So we have the dedicated transaction codes to directly access by keeping the transaction code in command field. So how first we have to display, we have to know what is the transaction code. Go to here additional information, display key, hit on the attributes. Okay. Now you would be able to see the additional information. The last four, all four numeric codes can be called as a transaction code. Okay, OX02, the transaction code, is used directly to access the company code creation. If I keep here OX02, okay, you see here directly we can able to access company code creation screen. Okay, that means the transaction codes. Okay, always I would recommend to go by the path. Okay, so though we have the transaction codes, just for there are few transaction code which needs to be remembered, but always I would recommend to navigate the path. Okay, so that you will understand why the SAP is structured the path and the navigation. Slowly you will be able to understand. OX02 is a transaction code. But not required to remember any transaction codes. There are few transaction codes where I would highlight. Okay, so hit on the, I'm taking again, screenshot, enterprise structure. Yesterday we were able to access define company and we have created a company. Okay, what is the company we have created? AD1000. That is the code name codification we have given. Okay, this is the company. So now we are going to create the legal entities. Okay, hit on the company code. Refer the Excel for the path. Okay, so enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Hit on the clock button. Double hit on the edit company code. Double hit on the edit company code. Now hit on the new entries. On the new entries. So here the company code. Let us check. Did we have already A100? No. Anyway, we do not have A100. The structured, what we have structured, we do not have that company code. A100, A200, A300. And the new entries. So this name codification company name as per the registered of the company or client to whom you are going to work, to whom you are going to implement. So business will provide all these details. What is the company name? Normally it is the where this company is registered, so that name we would keep over here. So these all the details would be provided by the client, okay, to which you are working. Okay, A100. Company code is Adani India Private Limited. We are just giving our fictitious names. Okay, and the city is Mumbai. Country is IN. Okay, so here company code can be defined up to maximum 4 digit alphanumeric. Okay, currency, in which currency? It is the company code. It is the currency where the company is located. Okay, this currency we can call it as a local currency or first currency. Okay, how many currencies we can maintain per company code, that we will discuss next. Okay, keep the INR language English. Okay, so here we would need to understand the currency. Okay, currency we are going to specify the first currency or the local currency or company code currency, where we are specifying during the company code creation, company code definition. Okay, that is the most important thing. So people will ask you in the interviews, where do we define the company code currency? Okay, during the company code creation, we will specify the first currency. This currency we can call it as a first currency, local currency, or parent currency, or legal currency. Okay, these are all the names we can use. The currency now we are specifying here. Okay, Itan save or Itan here address. There is an icon here, address. Okay, with respect to this company code, all the postal details you are supposed to specify. It on the address or it on the save. While saving system, it would ask the to input the address. Okay, to see here we need to provide the address of this company, where exactly it is located, address and postal address, postal code and everything. Okay, I'll say that Adani India Private Limited. I'll say that A100. So fill all the details which you require. Okay, I'm not going to specify anything here. I'm just keeping country code IN. Okay, so you can input all the details. Okay, like since it is in Mumbai, where what is the address of this company? Okay, let's if you take like if you talk about the Reddy's Lab, so the location where it is operated in Hyderabad, Bachpalli, right? So postal code and the city and everything you need to input over here. Okay, address details, if you want you can fill all the details. I'm just inputting the country. Okay, hit on continue. Continue. Okay, so every changes as discussed yesterday, every change, any configuration or changes which you are going to do in customizing, it will save in the transport request. Okay, that transport request we use to import the changes from one system to another system. Okay, I just not taken this screenshot. Yes, I already taken. Okay, hit on save. Okay, now similarly create China company code. Here you can see, you can go back and hit on the new entries, or you can also see here next entry. Okay, here next entry you see here, or you can go back and hit on again new entries. Okay. Define record for China. So for China company code we are given the A200. Hit on the new entries again. Slowly we will speed up the class. Okay, initially we will go bit slow. Hit on the new entries. I'll give the A200, Adani, China Private Limited. Okay. City is Shanghai. Country is China. CN, country code. You can see here, if you hit on the F4, you would be able to see all the country codes. By default, SAP has provided country codes. Okay. With respect to that company code, country, you need to select the country code here. Okay, these are all SAP predefined country codes. Okay. So we are selected. Now we are going to define our company code under the China. Where is CN? Okay. Here, China. Okay, that's what I have selected over here. Okay, hit on the F4. Okay, this is the drop down menu. Okay, this drop down menu, you can hit on this, or you can also hit on the F4 in your laptop. Okay. CN. China. Okay. Currency. Okay, currency also, this currency is also defined at client level. Okay. Select the CNY. Here you can see the binocular. Hit on that CNY. Okay, you can see Chinese renminbi yuan. Okay, hit on that. I'm just following the 3 countries. You can follow a number of countries or any country which you wish to. Okay, hit on continue. The language is English. Okay, hit on your address details, or we can also save. While saving, system it would ask, okay, prompt the address details. Okay, here I'll say that name Adani, China Private Limited. Okay, I'll say that A200. Okay, simply I'll give the CN. Okay, I'm not inputting any details. See, within the country where it is, so these are all the details. Okay, so these details we will get from the client in the template. Okay, here the region, within the, let's say if it is in India, within the India, in which state, like this, and also these are the states of the China. You can select any state. Okay, if you want. Okay, hit on continue. Similarly, for US company code, you need to define 3 company codes we are defining. The parent company is in India. Okay, it was saved. Okay, data was saved. Similarly, again hit on the next entry here. Define the company code for US. Define the company code for US. This company code we are defining as A300. So hit on next entry. Okay, A300. Okay, Adani US Private Limited. Okay, limited. Okay. Hit on the here. I would say that New York. Okay, country you can hit on the F4. So select the US. US United States. Okay, currency is USD. Language English. And save or address. Hit on the address. Okay, I'll give the same name. Adani US Private Limited. Okay, 8300. I'll give the US. Okay, within the US, you can also n number of states which you wish to select. You can select. These are the states SAP predefined. Also that New Jersey, New York, whatever it is, you can select. Okay. Hit on save. Continue and save. Something it is getting the error. Let me remove this as well. For US, we are getting some error. Let's see. Communication error with external tax system. Let me rectify that. Yes. Okay, done save. That's it. Instead of US, what I'll do, select another country. Okay. And select this Switzerland. Okay. Or I'll select the Canada. Okay. So I'll also change here Canada. Okay. I'll also change here Canada. Countries. City is not sure. In Canada is a city. Here I'll select the Canada. What is the Canada code? CAD. CAD, right? Not dollar. I'm asking country code. So China, Canada, CA. Okay. Yeah. Dollar is, what is that? CAD. I'm just selecting this one. Okay, Canada. Instead of US, we are getting some error. Okay. Do not want to struck over there. This is idea system. Sometimes we'll get a database related issues. Okay. So we do not worry about all those errors. Just we have to keep on pausing. Adani. So need to change here also. Adani, Canada Private Limited. Canada Private Limited. CAD. Company code currency was changed. Yes. Yes. So just changing the Canada or structure, just instead of US, we're taking it as a Canada. Canada. Continue. Hit on this. So why it is not changing here? Yeah. Canada. We have saved, looks like. EAD. Okay, let us save. Okay. Let us see the text also. CAD. Canada. Okay. So now we have defined 3 company codes. Okay. A100, A200, and A300. These are the company codes we defined. Okay. Okay, these are the 3 company codes we defined. A100 India Private Limited, Adani India Private Limited, Adani China, Adani Canada. Okay. INR currency, CNY currency, and CAD currency. The currencies we have defined at company code creation. Okay. Now we will discuss how many currencies we can have for one company. Okay. So the first point, you can define company code up to maximum 4 digit. 4 digit be, it could be alphanumeric. Alphanumeric. So company code currency company code currency will always follows where the company will be located. Okay. So example we discussed India, INR, US, USD, Canada, CAD. Okay. Okay. Similarly, let's say China, CNY, like Pakistan, EKR, right? So these are the few examples, okay, where the company is registered. Okay. Now, one company code as per SAP, one company code can have maximum three currencies. Of which first currency would always be company code currency. What is the company code currency? Company code currency can be called as company code currency is defined during the company code creation. Company code currency is defined or maintained during the company code creation. So this is very, very important. So company code currency is also called local currency or legal currency. Or what you call company code currency is also called local currency, legal currency, or what you would say that parent company code currency, or first currency. I would say that first currency. Okay. So what about other two currencies? Okay. So other two currencies possible to have. Okay. Two other currencies in addition to local currency. Okay. So normally group currency, second currency, first currency always be local currency. Okay. Second currency currency is odd or index currency. Odd or index currency. Okay. So we are clear now. First currency or the local currency is maintained at company code creation. Maintained at company code creation. Whereas group currency is maintained at client level. At client level. Okay, we will see where is the client. What is the client? Client for our idea system is the 800 client. Okay. So whereas third currency is maintained at country level. Country level. Okay. So this is, let's say, for our company code. For our company codes, let's say A100, A200, A300. Okay. First currency is INR. This is CNY. This is CAD. Okay. So we have already maintained. Second currency we are going to maintain. Second currency already we maintained at client level. Okay. So what is that? Where do we see that? We have the transaction code SCC1. SCC1, SCC4. Okay. Go back. As I said that, so not sure about the path. Let's see if we can find the path as well. SCC4. Okay, here, client administration, you can find the transaction code. Okay. So where is that? SCC4. So tools, administration, and the client administration. Here, SAC4 transaction code. Here you will be able to see the client information. You see here, these are the clients within the system. So we are at 800 clients. Okay. You can see here USD currency. This is per client we have only one group currency. We cannot have multiple group currency for the client. Group currency is maintained at client level. Okay. So for your information, I am just taking the path. So SCC4, don't change the currency at client level. It makes inconsistency, it will throw some errors. Okay. Again, you need to restart or you need to reinstall the SAP. So what I mean to say that for group currency, we maintain USD. Okay, for three company codes, it is group reporting purpose. Okay. Whereas third currency, so it is an optional. Even group currency is also optional. Okay, where you wanted to, prepare the consolidated financial statements, or where you are going to activate the controlling module, we must have to group currency. Okay. Third currency, so it is an option. Let's say for we wanted to report other than the our financial statements, other than the INR, other than the USD. We wanted to publish the financial statements in GBP. Okay. This is South Korea, KRW. Okay, so this is, I would say that CAD. Let's say it is also GBP, Great Britain pound. Okay, third currency can be anything. Okay, first currency of which first currency would always be, this is defined at country level. Okay, this is defined group. Second currency is group currency. Group currency. Okay. The third currency we are calling it as a hard currency. Hard or index currency. Index currency for inflation purpose. Where we have the high inflations. In such a case, we are going to publish other than our currency, local currency. Okay. So this USD is defined at client level. Sorry. Very important for interviews perspective. Okay. Maintain at client level. Client level. Okay. This is G4 is the transition point. Whereas this hard currency is maintained at these three currencies maintained at country code level, country level. We will see that where we can maintain at country level. Country level. Okay. Here, so group currency is maintained at client level. Okay. So we cannot not possible to have multiple group currencies. Group currencies for the same client. Okay, once you have defined group currency, that is the final currency. So that make sure that when you are going to work in implementations, we have to have thorough discussions with the client that they would finalize the group currency, group reporting currency. Okay, so that currency we need to specify at client level. Okay, and this is the group currency and hard currency, hard or index currency. Currency is maintained at client level, sorry, country level. Okay, and it is optional. It is optional. So let us see. We have seen at client level currency, company code currency. So people will ask you, where do we maintain the group currency? Okay, we maintain the group currency. What we are supposed to tell in interviews, you will get this kind of questions. Where do we maintain the group currency? We maintain the group currency at client level. Is it possible to have multiple group currencies per client? No, not possible. Okay. Before the data postings, you can change. Before the transactional data is postings, you can change the group currency. But once the data is posted, it is not possible to change group currency. Okay. So here initially, so as and when you install the system, so you can specify your group currency. Okay. Don't change intermittently this currency. Okay. So it makes you inconsistency. Again, you have to reinstall the system. Okay. SAP you have to reinstall again. Okay, so don't change. Note. Don't change group currency at SAC4. Now we will see the hard currency. Where is hard currency? We are following the group currency is USD. Our structure is first currency is as per the country where it is located, and the second currency that we are recommended to have USD, and the third currency it is optional. Okay, for one company code we will specify the one currency. Okay, rest of the two company code they do not want to maintain the third currency. So here, what is the conclusion here? So how many currencies can we maintain for one company code? So now you need to answer. How many currencies we can maintain? Three currencies. Three currencies. Of which first currency will always be the local currency. So local currency nothing but where the company code is being registered or operated or located. So that is called as a first currency. Okay, second currency, it is a group currency. Okay, it is maintained at client level. We cannot have multiple group currencies for one client. Similarly, third currency, now we are going to see where do we maintain. That is the hard currency that is maintained at country level. Okay, it is an optional currency. The summary and the conclusion is that one company code can have maximum three currencies. Okay, so
I have a question here.
Yes, please.
So let's say like I'm working in PS client, which is Philippines. So in my past experience, I'm saying my client used to deal with almost around the same currencies, which is CN and USD, Euro, GBP, and all across the world. So what if client needed multiple currencies, not rather than two?
So you are talking about transactions, right?
Yeah, transactional based currencies.
That is possible. That it doesn't mean that it will hamper or stop to post the transactions. Okay, but what we are talking about, currencies can be maintained at company code level. The moment you have posted data in one currency, so based on the translation ratios, it is going to be converted. So that again we will talk about at accounts level. So when we are going to talk about accounts is to be maintained in which currency? If you are going to maintain the company code currency, okay, possible to post any transactions. So yes, indeed in the reality, the client will have the customers or the vendors or the transactions going to be happen across the global. Okay, where how the transactions are going to be translated. Okay, that transaction ratios we will maintain. Okay, let's say you are posting the transaction, your customer or the vendor is, your company is in India, but you are procuring the materials from the foreign vendors. Let's see, where do we maintain that? So don't change the currency. So maybe by defaulted, Euro currency by defaulted in your SAP systems where you have been installed. And if you want to change before posting any transaction, just change to the USD currency at one time activity. Okay. So once any transactions posted, do not recommend. It's not recommendable to change. Okay. Now we will see the hard currency or the index currency. Okay. So SPRO, SAP NetWeaver, general settings, set countries. Let's see here. Go to here. Currencies. Check currency codes. Yes, this is the place. Okay. Okay, define countries in my SAP system. So the moment where you are going to define the countries, okay. So during the company code creation, we have taken SAP, as I told you that SAP predefined countries available. Okay. So SAP has provided, keeping the configuration. This is okay. So here you can see the codes along with hard currency. Here you can maintain the hard currency. Okay, this is a path. So transaction code is, let's see, find out OY01. So in this transaction code, we will be able to see the hard currency maintenance.
I think it will show all the three currencies in this code.
No. So it is only hard currency. That is a different transaction code. Okay, that we will see later.
Sir,
So
excuse me,
here,
sir. I heard
let's
that.
say if you want to maintain the hard currency or index currency, both are the same. Okay, let's say we talk about India.
What is a
So
hard
here
currency?
I have maintained GBP, hard currency. Okay, index currency. Okay, both are the same. Okay, you can maintain. If you want to maintain, you can maintain. So that means index currency or the hard currency can be maintained at country level. Okay, that is the conclusion. It is an optional. Just for knowledge purpose, we need to understand hard currency. Okay, I have worked with 5 clients. Nowhere I have seen that hard currency reporting. Just SAP has provided the option. But for our knowledge purpose, so 3 currencies we can have for one company code. So local, legal, or first currency or the group currency. Group currency is maintained at client level. Okay, the third currency called as a hard or index currency is maintained at country level. These are the country codes during the country code creation. So if the business wanted to maintain the hard currency, they can maintain. It's purely for reporting purpose. Okay. So these are all about the currencies. Okay. Conclusion is, so first currency is at company code level. Second currency is the group currency, as we are following now for our company codes. And the third currency is at country level. Okay. Because this is the China. Similarly, this is for India. Similarly for CN. Here, Canada. Okay. You can also maintain the currency. So normally the same currency we will maintain for index currency or odd currency. Similarly, for another country, what is another country? China. Yen. Okay. So again, you need to assign these currencies to the company code. Does it mean that maintaining the currencies at country level or global level, does it mean that company we have assigned? No. The next subsequent configurations, we have to assign the currencies to the company code. Okay, this is country. One country may have a number of company codes. For one client, a number of company codes, right? So we have to assign group currency, we have to assign hard currency. Okay, in the subsequent configuration we will see. Similarly, CN. Here you can also see the index currency. Okay, so here we maintain hard currency is the USD. Okay, it is an optional, purely optional. It is an optional where you can maintain. Okay, if you want to maintain, you can maintain or ignore. Not an issue. Now, we just understand the currencies perspective. Okay, what is the legal currency? What is the group currency? Group currency is for the management reporting. Slowly we will understand. But maintenance of the currencies, we have understand. Now, assign the company codes to the company. Company codes to the company. This is the configuration. Go back. Well, back to our enterprise structure. The path is enterprise structure, definition, not definition, assignment, financial accounting, and assign company code to company. Okay, path, not only path. SBRO, whenever I'm dictating the part, try to note down in the books. Okay. And also, parallel, you can also refer the Excel. Okay. Enterprise structure, assignment, financial accounting, assign company code to company. Normally in the training sessions of, let's say the effective class is going for 60 minutes. So it would take more than 20 minutes to dictate the path of the SAP. Okay. So that is the consumption of the time in the trainings for SAP navigations. Okay. So what you need to note down? SPRO, enterprise structure, assignment. The assignment you can have again a number of nodes. Financial accounting, assign company code to company. The transaction code, if you want, note down OX16, not required. No one will ask you these transaction codes. Okay. Hit on the assign company code to company. Now go to position. Here you can see the position button. Hit on that and identify your company codes. A100. So what is your company codes? A100. Okay. So what is the company we have defined? In yesterday class, we have defined company, right? That is for group reporting purpose.
A0000.
Right? Yes, that's correct. So it is AD00. AD1000. This is the company we have defined. Adani groups. You need to assign to these three company codes. This is the integration between the company and company codes. Creation and assignment. Okay, select this AD1000 and assign it. Company code definition can be defined maximum up to 6 digits. That's what yesterday we have seen. Okay, assign 3 company codes. Okay, we have been assigned our company codes to the company. Unsave. Okay, so here I'm stopping the session. Okay, tomorrow and after tomorrow we do not have any classes. Today is Friday, right? Yes. We will continue the class on Monday. So, okay, where we will discuss this variant principle concept we have. Okay, so fiscal year variant, fiscal year variant, then we will discuss about field status variant, field status variant, okay, and chart of accounts, chart of accounts, then posting period variant. Posting period variant. Very, very important. Okay. Posting period variant. Okay. So this we will discuss in the next class. Okay. Any questions before we are going to wind up the session? Hope you are following with me, right? Please stop me wherever you are not able to understand during the class itself. And also clarify your doubts, okay, wherever you feel that you are not following or you are able to not understand. Okay, this should be the two-way communication. Okay, feel free to raise your voice. All right. So we will catch up on Monday. So have a nice weekend to all of you. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, bro.